Welcome to Pop History Discussions, where we talk about history, culture, and everything in between.
The sheep. Ho, ho, ho.
Would you guys like to join us in a carol to celebrate the birth of our Lord?
And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no good, rotten, pork-punching, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
It's back then, so not that many people know.
There's no Facebook.
Like firsthand.
There's no
How
Facebook.
you look like.
Yeah.
And the people that will know are either gonna get killed, be quiet.
All I know
Yeah,
is
there's no
Littlefinger
paternity
knows
test.
everything.
Maury Povich isn't in Westeros.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, if he
Theory.
was there,
There's no
The White
Maury.
Walkers are
Sir Maury Povich,
No more.
Sir Maury of House Povich.
The White Walkers are just gonna come and wreck everybody when they're not paying attention.
His arms are just like a microphone and like a black dude dancing. Alright, hey, this is Jordan Utley of the Pop History Discussions. This is our Christmas special. We got a full house tonight. Why don't you guys go down the line and tell them your names?
Happy Christmas, Hana Kwanzaa. That's my name. Very political person.
Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Yeah, that's my name. I choose to be that name.
That's Joey Casillo,
Do we get
Abraham over here.
Abraham Machuca,
Taco.
Chaco Taco,
Do we get,
and
do we get like
legally his
like
name is
titles? Because I'll just be Stark. Bum.
no,
House Stark.
Daniel Naranjo,
Fine.
the
Jon
one-time
Snow.
guest.
Oh,
You
dude,
mean Jon
just
Snow?
No.
We've been talking a lot about Game of Thrones because we're super into it, and
Oh?
it's coming on in a couple of months, gentlemen. Are you
I
excited?
mean,
Have they announced one?
I like watching it.
Probably April, I would
I
imagine,
It's
I think they did.
For
what?
for season 6.
April.
Oh,
It
For
was
Game
with
of
the
Thrones,
release
no, I'm
poster of
pretty
Jon Snow
sure-
crying blood.
no,
I'm
season
pretty
7.
I'm pretty sure I saw it.
Is it 6 or 7?
I saw it as April.
It's April.
Because they released the trailer.
Yeah.
Season
I
6?
think it was April.
Okay.
What day?
April.
Did they mention a day?
Not a day.
It's always in April.
Motherfucker.
It's probably on my birthday, like last year.
To be honest,
They knew.
Hey,
DB Weiss and David Benioff, they
was
just know me.
to be honest, I'm not like
It goes deep.
on the level you guys are in it. I don't know.
Dude,
Man,
like I saw
can't get enough of it.
billboards. I was so excited for the first episode. I saw the first episode. I didn't go to class like 3 days because I read like 2 books before the second episode came out.
Putting that college tuition to good
You're
use.
building up your vocab, your reading comprehension.
Financially, you got paid to read.
So let's just go down the line of what we're going to be talking about. We're going to talk about just Christmas stories, our favorite Christmas movies, and the history of Krampus, which is a very devious, mischievous German half-goat man that steals kids and beats them.
He beats him and takes him out.
Yeah, what do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of Krampus? You think he should be around?
I think, well, because, like, there's the whole, how he was a really big part of, like, tradition and cultures and stuff, but then, like, Christianity was just like, we don't need that.
We just
'Cause
want the white
We've
guy with
already
the
got
beard.
the devil, so Krampus can go away, and we can replace him with the devil, and Jesus is born.
I first heard about Krampus on the Venture Brothers. They had a Christmas special episode, and the sorcerer dude, I forget his name,
Yeah.
he summons him.
Frylock's voice?
Yeah. No, not him.
No.
The other one, the bearded guy. Whoa, that guy.
Oh,
Doctor
that
Strange.
Orpheus.
Got
I
it.
think his name
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Orpheus. And he summons Krampus, and he beats the shit out of the lead Venture dude.
Now, isn't Krampus German in origin?
Yeah.
Mhm. It's a German holiday.
All my Krampus info comes from American Dad.
How?
American
do
Dad
that?
has a full Krampus. Oh, I think it's like 2 episodes of Krampus.
Too far.
Where
Austrian Bavarian.
it's Stan's dad had trapped Krampus in like this giant like urn thing,
Oh god.
and they let it out. I think it's been a while since I saw it. I think Stan lets it out because like his kids are like ungrateful as shit.
That sounds like Stan.
It's like, well, I'm gonna fucking teach these dudes a lesson. It's like, oh wait, what? Krampus is in my basement, you know?
And he
then
just gets
opens
curious.
it, and then he goes, and then he Krampus kidnaps his son. and like he gets taken to like this lair, and it's like Beauty and the Beast. Because, no, I'm serious. You guys have never seen it?
No.
So,
I might tonight.
Krampus like sings like all this like soul music and shit, and he's got an organ and stuff. Like soul, like maybe like R&B-ish.
Because he's black.
No, he's
like,
totally
really,
black.
Krampus is supposed to be a
Oh,
black person.
dude, he's totally black.
Is he black?
In the
All black.
American Dad version, like he's
Black horns,
I can
black
get with
hooves,
that.
black fur.
Isn't that
When did you guys find out that Santa wasn't real?
Oh, I talked about this after I saw Krampus. I think I was like had to been. I want to say at least 8 years old when I found out.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because
That's
we
a good
lived
age.
in an apartment, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's no fucking chimney here. Like they said, Anakin. Like we just had like the vent for like the stove. and
Jacques,
that's about
you.
it. I was
Came
like,
from
"Ew."
your air vent. Like,
It's like, now, I believe in a guy that can make every house in the world in one night, but how the fuck can he bend the laws of physics and make a vent bigger than it's supposed
Well, like
to be?
during the age of Krampus, when he was like really hot and popping, he would come into the house with Saint Nick. Like they would just knock on
Yeah.
the door.
Oh, they
like,
rolled
Men
up
in
together?
Black.
They're right
And just,
together.
what's up, man?
That
We're
was
here.
a team.
Yeah.
Where are the kids at?
oh, dude, that's
And they
heavy.
just they'd line them up and point them out.
Were you
You
good
were
or bad?
good.
Oh,
Here you go. You
okay.
get some nuts and some candy, and we're just gonna beat the shit out
So
of this.
Krampus
one.
is the hero we deserve.
The hero.
Literally.
He's not the hero we need, but the hero we
deserve.
deserve.
Let's see. But
I think the internet ruined Santa for me.
Really?
I don't know. Like
You
it's-
knew that long?
Well,
that Santa was
okay,
real? You
but like
thought
I
that
felt
long
like Santa was
real?
just around, rolling around, and like all these movies depicting him were different, and they were wrong. Until like the internet came around, like, oh, we got a Santa tracker on.
oh,
okay.
Oh,
Well,
God.
NATO. Yeah, NATO tracks Santa Claus.
Yeah, NATO tracked Santa Claus. I said the government's got Santa.
He's on the grid, man.
Oh, they had when I was like,
You'd think going all the way to the South Pole or the North Pole, he'd be off the grid, but I mean, the government's got tabs.
I was
guys.
like when I was younger and like I was transitioning like, oh, Santa's not real, and you know, cause like we all talk about it at school and shit.
like one to be cool, and then like partly in yourself, like in your heart of hearts.
No,
you
well,
know,
no,
real.
well, like it was in the beginning. It's like, you know what? Because like I'm an only child and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
like when I was a kid, my parents had to like, you know, I had one parent with me at all times at that age, you know.
Yeah.
So they couldn't. My dad wasn't down to just go and sneak off and buy stuff, and my mom wasn't either. So I remember one year I got like a bike, and I had to go to Toys R Us and fucking get my bike
With like a Santa voucher or something.
on Christmas. It was a Santa
Dude.
voucher.
That got dark real
The
quick.
dream is
and
dead.
I had went, and the guy's like, "Oh, pick a bike, whatever." And apparently, so what had happened was, my
Are you
parents had
Santa?
my parents had already had like pretty much had a card prepaid there, like a card ready there, so I would see no transaction.
Yeah. Oh.
So it was they did a lot for me for
Yeah.
that part, and you know I didn't see no swipe. I literally went. I looked at all the bikes, and they're like, "Oh, so you know, do you want this one or do you want like a brand new one?" And I was like, "Well, I'd rather have the brand new one."
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, well, you gotta build it." And I was like, "Santa can't build it."
He's got health. Shit.
Like, bro.
You know, like,
Wait, oh my
They're
god,
off the
is
clock.
this your mechanic origin story?
No. So I was like, you know, and then what happened was I ended up getting the bike that was on display or whatever because it was fairly new, and I was like, yeah, you know, whatever. And we were going to try
The
to fit
standards
it.
are going down.
We were gonna try to fit it in the trunk, right? But it didn't fit. So I almost had to bike my ass home.
And your
I
shame
know,
was
Santa's-
complete.
Well, because it was one of those things where it's like,
Gleeful
hey,
tears.
dude, the first thing you want to do is you want to play with it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I just
Oh,
want to
man.
play with it and bike home. But I didn't end up doing that.
That's so sad,
But,
though. That would be so sad.
Around that time and stuff like that, it just 1 year, it was just like, oh, you know, like my dad walked out and was like, oh, what do you want? And I was like, well, I want this. And he's like, all right, well, I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna go to Toys R Us. I went with him Christmas morning, and he's like, oh,
Such a
what
good
is
dad.
it? And I was like, I want these, but instead of buying these, it was like Yu-Gi-Oh tins back then.
Oh, yeah.
Remember those?
Those were the dope.
Remember those were like $50.
Those were the dankest at the time.
So what had happened was I thought I was only gonna get one. So I'm up there and get one, and then he kind of looks at me. He's like,
So you want, kid?
"All right." So he bought me 2 tins. And I was like, "Oh man!" He's like, "You know what? I don't give a shit, Santa, not real." Like,
I don't care.
I just came up so fat right now, like oh dude,
Swag for
oh
days.
dude, like school ain't gonna know what hit it.
School.
and I sat there, and then my mom tried to pull like the A, you know, like Santa had contacted us and told us like you
She
know
had like a whole story
he's been
alibi.
busy lately, so you know he asked us to cover for him or whatever. And then my mom used to tell me that like you can go on the NASA website and you'd see like squiggly lines.
Oh yeah,
and stuff.
correction, it's NORAD. NORAD.
NORAD.
Yeah.
And like you know, so you can go on the NASA website and like their satellite
Yeah,
imagery and
that's
stuff.
So when your mom told you that, you say, you've activated my trap card?
No. That wasn't even that was
Sort of revealing
that was the
light.
thing back
Santa's
then.
bullshit.
Good call. Good call.
That wasn't quite a thing yet. But yeah.
I fought it for the longest time. Like I wanted Santa to be real so badly, but peer pressure. The kids around me were just they were super cynical.
You didn't have enough.
It was at Beverly, I think I found out that Santa was real. At Beverly
Santa's got
Montessori.
standards. You gotta be in his list and shit. Just tell
Yeah.
your parents what you want.
So superficial. Define good.
Who's he to judge me anyway? Like, he
Get
wants
him
to do when I
judgment
sleep.
in life.
I was always a little uncomfortable with the watching you while you sleep part.
I'll charge him with breaking.
Because I did a lot of things, and I'm like, I don't want him seeing all this.
Like you better not pout. You better not cry. But like, what if I'm really sad?
For us in Mexico,
fuck
it
your
wasn't
sadness.
Santa Claus. It was like baby Jesus.
Yeah, you just prayed to a literal infant baby, right? You wrote letters to a
I wrote
baby.
letters to a
Do you
baby.
guys watch
Not
Fresh
fucking
Off the
reason.
Boat though?
Even as a
No,
girl, man,
I
it couldn't
want
read.
to, though.
It would have been no help.
Fresh Off the Boat has just on Tuesday came out. Has a Santa Claus episode. It's so hilarious. Like you guys have to watch it. Like
I started getting into that show. That's that Eddie Huang show, right?
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
freaking-
Well, it used to be on YouTube. I remember.
love that
Yeah.
show.
They used to have like Vice videos for it all the time, fresh off the boat. That was him just going around with his friend, like I think to different countries.
Yeah, yeah,
Just explaining his
exactly.
taste on it, his take.
But
They're trying to
dude, that show is just comedy. Like the Santa one, like
the grandma.
I don't want to ruin it for you guys. The Santa one, you guys gotta watch it.
All right,
new
we're
one?
gonna check that
Yes,
out.
Christmas.
Our own
Justin
Christmas song?
Bieber has
Wait, are we getting
Christmas
like
songs
original
and
Christmas
stuff.
or copies of?
I don't know if
As long as you're not
I've
doing the
never heard
Mariah
of it.
Carey song, that
Because if
All
I
I
have
Want
to
for
hear-
Christmas.
I've never heard of it. There is a new version of the Santa. I think it's Santa Baby. I think there's a new one with Mariah Carey and
Okay,
Justin Bieber.
there are a lot of rapey Christmas songs.
Okay, if I have
Can we
to
address
hear-
that?
Yes. Can we
It's
talk
Cold
about-
Outside.
If I have to hear that
is
one
the
time-
most rapey song ever.
Yeah.
No, it's cold outside. No. How many times-
what's in
I didn't even know those songs.
drink?
You're rueful, my friend.
Can somebody count how many times she told him no in that
I
song?
wish I knew how
Consent
to
became-
shake the spasms. They're
It's like
pretty
4
dark.
feet deep outside. Like
Well,
the snow.
It's
I
all
mean,
about bundling up. Though.
It wasn't even that cold.
You invite a woman over during a snowstorm because if she rejects your advances, it's the
What
implication.
choice you got?
Yeah, the implication.
implication.
She can freeze to death, you know?
Or
Do you want to get some dick or do you want to freeze? Santa Claus.
That was my favorite Christmas movie. That one and Fred Claus. That
Ugh.
a horrible Vince Vaughn film, but it was great.
What about Christmas with the Cranks?
a
That
good
was
one.
awful. That was bad.
It was no
Seems
Vince
pretty
Vaughn
Ugh.
Christmas movie.
With Tim Allen. Oh.
Christmas movie for me is like I think around Christmas on TV they always had like All Dogs Go to Heaven.
That's a
Was that a
Christmas,
Christmas
movie?
They always played it during Christmas.
Why?
Yeah,
There's
You know
no-
what I always
Christmas
watch around
stuff.
Christmas?
Mm.
Inglorious Bastards.
Oh.
For no reason.
Well,
I just watch it
nothing like
every year.
I just
See.
saw it this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
1941 is a Christmas movie.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. 1941's with John Belushi.
John Belushi
Right?
and Dan Aykroyd.
Dan
and
Aykroyd.
John Candy's in it.
The Night Before was actually
Man.
a really good Christmas movie.
The night before.
It's
the
the
one
one
that
that
just
just
came
came
out.
It's a good. Wait, oh, I thought you meant like Never Before Christmas.
No, it just came out.
Ah.
It's with Seth Rogen, Anthony Mackie.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Home Alone.
That one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was Joe Pesci, I think his best movie because he did that right after Goodfellas. Right
Yes,
after
such a
fucking
good-
Goodfellas. He did a kid movie.
I don't want to call him a
Killed
villain,
So much better than Godfather.
but he's a villain.
Well, he was like
I think that was a
Like
Christmas
a
movie.
ghost
That was.
story.
Godfather was a
Yeah.
Christmas movie.
Like a very gangster.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he
like
picked
the-
Marv as his sidekick.
I bet you there's like some theory out there, some tinfoil hat theory, that Michael McAllister is Batman.
Oh boy.
Somehow.
Oh,
some
boy.
way.
Have you ever seen them in
Abandoned
the
by
same
his
room
family.
together?
Forced to fight bad
Not
guys.
enough money in that family though.
They had plenty of money. They went on a ton.
You see how many people lived in that big old
You
You
house?
see how many suitcases were flying around in that
In this
montage?
economy, that's they're rich.
It's
He
not
had a
Wayne
Walkman.
money. It's not Wayne money. Is all I'm saying.
It's not weighing money.
So do you guys have any like Christmas traditions that you do every
Pickle!
single year?
What?
Is there a pickle?
So
We
you
had
play pickle.
We had a pickle ornament in our tree.
Oh God.
And then we have to find it.
What
Whoever
if you-
finds it gets good.
Is that what that's for?
What if you
Yeah.
don't find the pickle?
I've been seeing pickle ornaments
Yeah.
at stores.
Really?
And it
That's a
wigs
thing?
me out.
Yeah.
No,
I've
it's
never
literally-
heard of
no,
this.
dude,
Explain
it's
it
an
to me.
ornament of like a bumpy
That's just literally what you
Literally
said.
what-
It's a bumpy pickle ornament.
Yeah.
And you hide it.
Which is a pickle.
But what's
which
the
is a
history?
pickle.
What's the history?
No. These pickle ornaments are pretty.
Are there pleasure bumps on these pickles?
Oh,
Emergency
God.
Oh,
They
dude, yeah,
vibrate.
dude, they are like bump
Do
magnets.
they,
Like
do they
there's-
vibrate too?
Oh,
You want to
man.
have yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
They're
That's
ribbed.
interesting. I've never heard of
But
that.
what's the history behind the pickle? Do you know?
Yeah.
Oh My mom said, "Hey, this is a tradition," and then that's it.
I guess that's
And
how
so it
traditions-
was.
When you buy the pickle ornament, there's like a little thing on it that tells you the history behind it.
That's
I
interesting.
thought you just grabbed like a normal pickle and put it in the tree.
No, you put a cucumber in there.
Which seems just as ludicrous.
Then with the pickle, there was this skit we did at Second City, where it was essentially a telenovela of the North Pole, where Mrs. Claus died and Santa Claus got a new like trophy wife. So she's like a Puerto Rican trophy wife.
Of
And
course.
she's got like two deadbeat brothers who show up and like just start kind of like mooching off of them.
The worst.
And we're like, and we were laughing at it because it's like, first it was funny, but also we're like, because the elves were like very much against like the the whole family basically.
Yeah.
And they're like, God, like how do we stop these immigrants from getting to the North Pole? I swear to God, these people are coming into the North Pole, stealing the jobs from the elves. Like,
They're outsourcing
how much more can you undercut an elf that works for slavery? Like really?
I would have loved to
But
see
they're
that.
doing it anyways.
Oh my god, that sounds awesome.
See, like I'm thinking of like dark, dramatic Santa Claus stories, like an elf rebellion, like the Hunger Games with
An
elves
elf
and
coup.
Santa Claus. Like,
He
He's
killed,
time up like Gulliver's Travel.
he killed all the rebellious families and only promotes a loyal bloodline.
the loyal bloodline.
The Aryan
These
elves.
things write themselves. We're-
Aryan elves of the SS.
Marvel, you want to get on that?
Well, that's what the German part comes into with the elves. Like they had elves in their lore.
Krampus had dark elves.
Krampus, Nazi, German
Krampus.
elves.
Krampus had dark elves.
It
and they're
all
awesome.
ties together.
So Krampus, the movie that
I
came out
neglected
recently.
Yeah, you saw it, right?
Is it good?
I liked it a lot.
I need to
I liked
see
it.
it.
I'll probably I'm definitely gonna buy it when it comes out.
Oh, nice.
But it's definitely a horror comedy. It's got tension in it, but then it kind of like pokes fun at itself for being kind of silly.
That's good.
But it was so good, and the ending's like it's kind of open ended, but the
Sequel
movie
material?
was that
Sequel material?
not necessarily like it's a standalone thing, but like it leaves you like in one of those in the same vein as
Were they good? Were they bad?
well. In Inception, where like the top keeps spinning kind of stuff, like so is it over or is
Well,
it not over kind of thing?
A lot of movies are doing this, their whole universe. You got Dracula Untold that wants to have a
Tie
Universal
in,
Monsters,
young Franken- or
Universal Monsters
Victor
universe.
Frankenstein. Yeah.
Now, if we got a Krampus universe,
Krampus.
can we get Tim Allen to get involved?
I thought you were
with
gonna
this?
say Vince Vaughn. I
No,
thought
no,
you were
Vince
gonna
Vaughn.
buy for Vince Vaughn again.
No, I want,
He's certainly taller.
no, I want Tim Allen involved in this project.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting.
The Santa Claus versus Krampus. See,
who would
Freddy
be
versus Jason.
Idris Elba as the Kwanzaa dude?
The Kwanzaa dude.
Idris Elba's the Kwanzaa.
Oh, like in Futurama? What the hell's Kwanzaa?
Something about fruit. I don't know. They pass
Oh.
fruit around.
Speaking of other holidays, so I think it's crap. I think it's like the 5th night of Hanukkah.
Right now, tonight.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like the first 2 weeks.
So Cards Against Humanity did another holiday thing again. So
Against
this
the
time
Jews.
they did so this time was the 8 sensible gifts for Hanukkah, and essentially they're sending us socks, and each sock comes with like the number associated with what night it is, number of candles that are lit. So night 1, like the first pair of socks has a 1 candle, the second one has 2, and so on and so forth, and people are pissed. They're like, they're just sending us socks? Are you shitting? I'm like, well,
It's Cards Against
That's a
Humanity.
good
well,
gift.
for one, like they said so. It's a sensible gift, and
Socks are sensible.
you get like, was it 8 pairs of socks for $15, and they're pretty comfortable.
We're missing like nothing. So like,
I love
that's
so-
good.
getting socks
and they're
for Christmas.
seasonal as shit.
I think they also sold a box of nothing.
A box
for
of
$5.
nothing. Yeah, box of
And
nothing
like
for $5.
thousands of people bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Didn't they, buy,
And they
didn't they
said
sell
we-
shit too?
Yeah, bullshit.
Like legitimate shit?
They sold bullshit last year.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
like,
American dream,
It all
realized.
goes to charity though, so it's fine. But
Create
people get
your
all
own
pissed off
land.
anyways.
Live off the land.
The American dream realized.
Let's see.
What grows on bullshit? Machika?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms. And they're red and white, which is similar to saying, boom, Christmas
Saint
knowledge.
Nick, the Holy Trinity.
That's what they're saying.
Three,
That
triangle.
psilocybin
How many angles does
mushrooms.
the triangle have?
Mushrooms are
Three,
red and white.
the,
though.
the Holy
Illuminati
Trinity.
confirmed.
Illuminati.
Super
It's growing in
Mario.
bullshit.
Super Mario can travel through
Shrooms aren't red and white though.
Yeah, they are. Right? Some of them.
There is
Psilocybin.
one.
Psychedelic ones
There
are.
is one.
Oh wait, no,
Phoenix,
I'm gonna
if
be
I'm
almost scared.
mistaken.
No. You know who else eats
Oh,
mushrooms,
the
Jordan?
most intense one. Like,
Supposedly they grow around on the elk.
oh,
Like
'cause
elk go fucking crazy.
I've seen my
Hay
fair
fever.
share of mushrooms, and they're all tan.
Tan mushrooms.
They're all like tan.
What about the ones at the supermarket? They look like gray.
No, I'm talking. I'm like,
Well,
you guys are
red
talking.
and white.
You guys are talking like dazed and confused mushrooms. Like,
Well, they didn't have mushrooms in that.
I know, but you know.
They were just
Yeah.
that's-
Not on my watch.
moxie.
Not on my watch.
Like you know, you like this isn't like Pink Floyd's The Wall mushrooms.
Well,
Fine.
I never felt anything, and I eat the ones at the supermarket all the time.
I put them
Yeah,
on my
what you talking
pizza.
about?
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
my pizza had mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psilocybins that we're talking about. I'm not even scary.
What I was saying was, you know who else eats mushrooms? Super Mario. How does Super Mario travel? Through tubes. Who else travels through a chute-like transportation system? Santa Claus down
Yeah.
chimneys.
But Santa Claus
Boom.
doesn't have a brother. Santa Claus doesn't have a
Jeremy,
But they
Vince Vaughn.
are green and
Fred
red.
Claus, he does have a brother.
They're
Fred
green and
Claus.
red. Damn it.
Straight up, he's like Vince Vaughn.
I knew you were going to pull a Vince Vaughn card on me.
Thank you, Vince Vaughn.
So I guess we'll wrap it up
Louie.
by naming our favorite Christmas movie and our favorite Christmas memory. I'll go first. Inglorious Bastards is my favorite Christmas movie. And my favorite tradition that we always do, we always go to In-N-Out on Christmas Eve, no matter what. You only go once a year, and that's the time.
Oh.
What about you?
Well, Fred Claus, obviously. It's fun. Best Christmas movie to ever exist.
I'm going to have
But
to sit down and watch that, actually.
the greatest thing that ever happened to me on Christmas was I was gifted a PS2 and Kingdom Hearts, and that set me on a journey that's still, to this day,
Man.
waiting for the third. So,
I
you
don't
know.
know here. My favorite Christmas movie. I guess. Like, it's always just been Elf. I've always liked Elf a lot. I like Krampus now a lot too.
Nice.
But my favorite Christmas tradition is we buy Nerf guns every year.
Nice. You should have like a Nerf battle.
Well, because it started off with 1 year I got my cousin a 6-foot inflatable giraffe, and that was her like my present for her. And she had also gotten me, my brother, my cousin like Nerf pistols. So we spent the entire Christmas time over in Georgia just like shooting the shit out of the giraffe, and her trying to like have her run away. So
Stop
every
it,
year
guys.
from there, we just keep buying more Nerf guns and just like
Let's
add
play
to our
poacher.
arsenal. So
Guys that play poacher.
Paintball guns.
That's so funny.
yeah.
Yeah, the hats and everything is
So we
next.
just really want to be dentists, you guys.
What's your go?
I don't really have a favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, pick one, bitch.
Fucking John Wick then.
I
Well,
want to guess Ernest
You
Saves
said
Christmas.
pick one, bitch.
Pick one.
In fairness.
He's
That's
like,
a
bitch.
good choice.
Tradition.
I mean, that's like Glorious Bastards, so.
Fuck, we don't have like a fucking sad tradition. Something we do most of the time is just play poker.
Oh,
No, that's fun.
I thought you were gonna say tamales.
It's
Tamale?
it's not a sad thing.
It's okay.
It probably will happen this year.
Do you guys sell them?
Oh. Well, it's been fun, you guys. It's getting kind of cold. though.
Yeah, it's getting pretty nippy. I
Nipply?
think we're going to call it a night. You can get at me, Studley Utley on Twitter, Jordan Utley on Facebook. And that's pretty much it. That's my spiel. Daniel, where can they get you?
Anything glorious royalty. Everywhere.
Glorious Royalty.
Anywhere you look.
You can find Joey Castillo with an IE.
Nice. And these two fags still don't have Twitter pages. This has been Jordan.
This is Joey.
Abraham.
Oh, taco.
And
So, bye.